Hello and welcome to Nintendo Pals Podcast. I am joined tonight by my pal Micah and our friend Eli from Barely Gaming Podcast. Micah's here normally, so yeah, that's
Yep.
yep. And we are going to be talking the latest Nintendo news and rumors. This is Nintendo Pals, the show all about Nintendo and friendship, and we're recording in person, which is a rare occasion. So apologies if the audio is a little weird. We only have two microphones and two USB ports on this laptop. so, what do you guys say? Should we get into it?
Yep.
We'll start here with news and rumors. First up, yours is so big. We have Kirby and the Amazing Mirror is going to be dropping on Game Boy Advanced NSO on the 29th of this month. Meaning, so Kirby and the Amazing Mirror's like one of the primary functions of it was that you could play multiplayer if you had link cables, and you could play it now online with friends.
Even longer link cables.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting that you need link cables when it's a Kirby game.
I'm pretty pumped for this, honestly. A 4-player Kirby game in like the classic pixel art will be fun to play through. We'll have to play through that one.
Yes, should be good.
You can take the next one.
Yeah, Eli. You can take
No,
the next
you,
one.
Micah. It's. Or I guess we can go count like a circle. Eli can go.
You want to go, Eli?
Sure.
Who
I'll
would like
go.
to read the next
I
news item?
don't know much about the one after that, so I'll just go ahead. Lego announced a new Piranha Plant Lego set that is coming out. Have you guys had a chance to check it out?
Yeah,
Seen
it
a
looks
little
pretty cool. I can't remember the pricing
I
on
think
it.
it's 60, maybe.
But it seemed
no,
like-
60, yeah.
It seemed like pretty moderate pricing, as opposed to like the Bowser
It's like 300 or whatever.
and the question
I
block.
assume it's much smaller.
Yeah. It looks cool. Looks cool. Glad to see that Lego Nintendo collaboration isn't just ending. We're having a good time there.
Yep.
I don't have much else to say about that. So.
The Teal Mask DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has received mixed reviews,
Yes. IGN gave it a 5 out of 10.
breaking their streak of 7s.
Yes. And it's interesting because a lot of the complaints are basically the same as they were for the base game. It's like there's not a lot of content. I'm sorry. The graphical quality and the game quality is still a mess, and there is a fair amount of new content, but it doesn't feel substantial enough to be its own DLC pack. I am going to be giving that one a try here this next week, so I will come back probably for next week's game review that we do. We can talk about the Teal Mask DLC. But for now, it is looking like it is getting kind of meh reviews. So that's a bummer. But you know what isn't a bummer? The Seattle Aquarium is teaming up with Animal Crossing. That's right. The Seattle Aquarium is bringing Animal Crossing New Horizons to life by having a like character meet and greet type. I don't know if it's going to be someone in like costume, but they had a photo opportunity is what they said. All of the displays are going to be changed to be themed after the game, and they're going to have little snippets by Blathers.
Nice.
And
The bug exhibit. should
there
pretty
will
good.
be-
Wait a second, this is an aquarium.
there will be props up of different characters. So that's cool. That's a cool collaboration. I kind of wish I could go see it.
It's only like a 76-hour drive.
Yeah, it's only super far away, but it's like one that makes sense. Also, why now? It's so late. The game came out so long ago.
Why not now?
Because it makes more sense to have it around like the promotional time period for the game, and it feels like they're out of the promo period for a couple years.
Yeah, I guess maybe because it's just still so popular. I
I
guess
mean, it is. It is still really popular.
doesn't really seem like it really helps. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say it doesn't seem like it really helps Nintendo at all, and more the zoo. But I don't know.
It's an
Maybe it helps both
aquarium.
ways. Oh, it's an aquarium.
Yeah.
The aquarium.
What an embarrassing mistake to make.
Yeah, so that's
Awkward.
that's all we got for news this week. It's been a bit of a slower news week, but there was a lot going on in rumors, which I did not. They didn't make it into the show notes, but I have them here in our Discord. This week's rumor mill brought to you by Monkey Thunder, aka Taylor, our fantastic Discord and Twitch mod, and all around awesome guy. Posted a couple articles in the rumor mill. One, Baldur's Gate 3 may be making its way to the Switch too. So let's see where this one comes
I think this is one that makes sense because Divinity Original Sin 2 was on the was on the Switch or is on the Switch. Made by the same studio that makes Baldur's Gate 3, so I could definitely see this happening with a Nintendo product, and it is just a good game to have on a to-go device as well.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. And if they do the same thing they did with Divinity, where it's cross-platform progression, is that's a good way to do it. We know Larry Studios is a fantastic studio. The people there make awesome stuff, and they're big fans of the Switch. They had like a whole promo they did where they like infiltrated Nintendo headquarters to get the code to be able to put Divinity on the Switch, and I thought that was super funny. So that's kind of it. It's on brand for them as a company to want to put their game on the Switch. But current Switch probably couldn't play Baldur's Gate. It makes sense to be on the next system.
Yeah.
Here's the specifics on why this rumor came to be. So we have it was found in the credits for Baldur's Gate, a Nintendo employee by the name of, and hopefully I don't pronounce this wrong, Etsushi Lizuka is credited under the special thanks for the game. Upon further investigation, it was found that based on the Moby Games credits and a 2001 interview, the job of Lizuka's department in Nintendo is to coordinate with third parties to plan and approve their games coming to Nintendo platforms and approving submissions when they're ready for release. Baldur's Gate 3 is a demanding game, especially on console, so this leads to the idea of the game coming to the next Nintendo system. So that's the assumption. I mean, I guess some black magic could be happening, and we'll get a very, very graphically dumbed down version on the Switch, the current Switch, but I think it's more likely it'll be on the next system. And I'm all for it. Baldur's Gate 3 is up there for Game of the Year. I think you said it's probably your Game of the Year. Over Tears of the Kingdom.
I don't know if I said that.
I said that.
Maybe I said that.
Who was I
saying
talking
that.
to? Who was I talking to about this? Well, one of us said that. I think I still put Tears of the Kingdom up above it, but that's because I kind of have to. It's part of my identity as a Zelda fan. But Baldur's Gate 3 is really good. It's a very good game. It would make a lot of sense to be on Switch. And nextly, in the rumor mill, we have Activision was apparently briefed on Nintendo Switch 2 last year. This is a report by The Verge that the Switch 2 could have similar performances to the PS4. So a lot of the same rumors we've been hearing, but now it's like, oh, Activision was told about it, according to our sources. So there you go. And that's about all we got for news and rumors. So, wait, how long did we go? Oh man, this was a short episode. This was a short episode.
Yeah, if we end in the next 30 seconds, it'll be under 10 minutes.
Well,
No
it's
pressure.
not likely to end that quickly. But we want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in for this episode of Nintendo Pals Podcast. Be sure to rate and review our show. If you're listening to this on your podcast listening app, give us 5 stars. Please, please, please. It helps us to take over the world of Nintendo podcasts. And if you're watching on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment with what you thought of this week's news. And Micah, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on YouTube and Twitch at Micah Prime.
And you can find me gallivanting around on Andros1 on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and all over the place. Eli, where can people find you?
You can find us on Twitter at BarelyAGP. And if you really want to stalk us more, you can.
Please do. He loves stalkers. No, he does not. Please don't stalk anybody.
That's
so as you might have noticed, we don't have our intro and outro music for this week. Again, we are recording remote. This is not our usual setup. We're currently in a storage closet in Eli's house. In fact, the wall is right here next to me and right on the other side of his shoulder. It's extremely tight in here. I don't know why we couldn't use his actual office. Just kidding. We're in an office space here. But yeah, so
Office space.
What
that
are you trying to
happens
say?
Have a closet full of board
Oh
games.
yeah, look at that back there. If you're in the video, you can check out the board games behind my head, just for fun.
no outro Poke Rap for this week's episodes.
You guys can just sing it live.
Yeah, we could, or we could just read out.
Oh no, the mics
Oh,
are
no,
stopping
it's
working.
It's turning off.
I wish I could actually do it right now. I probably would. If I could remember the whole song.
Electro,
well, yeah, it's changed a couple times, so I don't.
Michael will take care of the hard part.
Yeah. Just handle the singing. Can't remember the exact phrasing.
I bet you guys have done it enough. You guys could probably do it.
I've done this new one like twice.
I would just like to be able to see a list of our active members because I want to give you guys a shout out.
Sure, there is a way to do that. You just have to know how.
Active. Okay.
You should be good at this.
So shout out to Lick. I messed up the very first name, guys. Nick, Lanoy, Fedorable Will, Monkey Thunder, Madison, aka Purple Riolu, Lava Plays. Here, you want to read some of these? You read it? Too busy laughing. We can alternate.
John Cummins.
Third Strongest Mole,
Cosmic.
Lil Miss 7,
Tim, aka Neoprime33, aka Nintendo Dad.
number 4.
One of them.
Yes.
It cuts off.
Oh no, you messed it up entirely. And then we have Seth Sturgill,
Liam D.
LPD, Brian Reese,
Schlintor.
Shannonino.
aka Spider Shan, and Mute Dog the Gamer. Thank you all so much for your support. We appreciate you helping us out, helping the show, helping keep the lights on, and we'll talk to you guys next episode. Bye-bye.